Hello, welcome to Podcassidy. I have Mel Mertsis. Is that how I pronounce it? I should have
That
asked.
is. No, that's okay. That's exactly how you pronounce it.
Nice. Perfect. I have been connected with Mel for, God, I don't even know how long. Like forever, it feels.
Yeah, a very long time, I think.
I think it was even before it might have been like right at the start of my meme days or something like that. So it's been a while. It's been a
It's been a
while.
while.
It's been a long time coming.
Yes, that is also true. I wish.
Let's see if they'll let me comment on my own. It went through, so I can comment on
did
my
it?
own. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
look at that.
I am comment banned, but that's okay. Serena said hello from your favorite rage baiter.
Serena putting in double time today.
No, for real. People just don't get it.
That is,
She's so fun.
The commitment, Serena, was chef's kiss because I feel like I would have given up. So I respect the commitment.
No, she is like one of the biggest trolls on here. Like the clip that I made from our Podcassidy episode together, she was when she had made a post with like the fake audio clip saying like LinkedIn lets you do like voice notes now for posts. And this guy was like hardcore in the comments like, no, this isn't working. And he just keeps going with it like, is your volume turned up?
No.
Because she's such a freaking troll. But that's why I love her as much as I do. She has a big piece of my heart. She said she aims to displease. And then Noah said nobody is a bigger troll than me.
Ooh, troll wars.
Troll wars. I love it. How has your day been, Mel? What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? That's a good question. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning is how we started our day. My partner works in the trades, so he's up at the crack of dawn, and I've been waking up with him in the name of productivity, which I really hate to admit. It really is nice to wake up with the sun and do work before everybody else is awake. As much as the tech bros, I want to rebel against that. They are pretty correct with waking up at 5 a.m. It is quite nice.
They didn't discover that though.
No, they didn't. This is true.
We don't have to credit them.
No, I'll take credit for that. I created that, waking up at 5 a.m.
It's called the Mel method.
The Mel method. Wake up at 5 a.m., have way too much caffeine, feel like Squidward in that episode of SpongeBob where he's like, the dance one?
Yeah. Like the one that you used in your post today?
Yeah. Feel exactly like that and then join Podcassidy. And that's the Mel method.
I absolutely love that.
How was your day? What did you do?
I had a lot of calls, actually, which I told like 2 different people this. I'm busier now than when I had a full-time job. Like, how does that work?
Yep. It's always, I feel like the working for yourself thing, I mean, I love it. I also it's great. There's a lot of good things to it, but I think people don't know how much like busy work there is that comes with that, or at least they don't expect it, because that was something that was really surprising to me too, is like how much time you spend on calls, or like going through form responses, or like I don't know, all of that stuff that you just like don't expect, and you're like, oh, I'm actually working more than at my regular job, because I might be.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, I'll sit at my computer from like 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm like, what am I doing here? But I'm literally working on different stuff for it.
You're
So
standing on business.
I am. I'm standing on business. Jared said, Cassie, I am here and excited to learn more about knit sweaters. So the story behind knit sweaters from the 6 is that Mel knits sweaters and she's from the 6.
Correction. I'm working on knitting a sweater that I have yet to complete because it's taken me like 4 years to finish a sweater. But you have finished many sweaters.
I have finished many sweaters. How many have I finished? At least 3, 4. I think I've made 5. I've made 5 different ones. Yeah.
That's pretty
impressive. I've been thinking too, I was like, I really want to make another one soon. But again, when am I going to find the time? I'm always doing stuff.
Too much stuff, not enough craft.
I know. That meme that's like living out the dream of unsupervised craft time. That's how I'm supposed to be living. And I'm not living like that, Mel. I'm not living like that.
I know. The key is to just ignore your responsibilities and do crafts instead. That's the trick.
Yeah.
That's the cheat code.
I think you might be onto something. You might be onto something.
I might be. We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah. So I know you work for yourself. When you go to your profile, you work for it says you work for 5 different places, 6 different places, 1 million different places. What's up with that? Mel did not get that blanket behind her.
No.
That is crochet, and yes, they are different.
They are different. This is I thrifted that. Somebody made this. I did not. This is knit or crochet. I don't know how to crochet. Cassidy does. Crochet scares me because there's only 1 needle and I feel like I don't understand that. So I use 2 needles and yeah, I don't know. Somebody knit this. Somebody's grandma definitely made this. And then it ended up at a thrift store, which is a crime. And I've had it for 5 years. It used to be my it's not really a good emergency blanket, but it used to be in my car as if I needed a blanket ever for when my crappy car broke down.
Yeah.
But now it's my conversation starter where I bait people into talking to me about crafts because they see the blanket.
Mel, if I saw that at the thrift store, I would lose my mind. I can't even the fact that you found it thrifted.
I have so many blankets. I have probably 2 or 3 other knitted ones like this that just, I can get Twyla. I can get her up here. Let me text my partner quickly to tell him to bring her up here. But yeah, people if you do crafts, you know that this blanket probably took months to make and probably cost hundreds of dollars in materials just for someone to put it at the thrift store and for me to buy it for $6, which I'm grateful for that. But I would be devastated if I found out that somebody donated my crocheted blanket.
Yep. Yep. I only made 1 blanket. I made it for my grandma, and it is still sitting folded up on a chair. And I gave it to her a year ago, I want to say. January.
And it's still just folded?
Folded and sitting there. She has not used it.
It's too valuable. Sometimes things can't be used. That's why I have so many stickers.
I've stopped doing it. I can't hold on to stickers.
I force myself
because then I'm never going to use them. So I've started putting some stickers on my desktop. And I'm gonna have to go put some on my iPad case.
Yeah, I force them to put them on my water bottles. But it's literally ripping off a Band-Aid for me because otherwise I'll just hoard them. So I've forced myself to put them on my water bottle and then I was telling myself the whole time, it's fine, it's just a sticker, because I'm crying that I'm using it. Not actually, but that's what it feels like sometimes.
No, I get you. I get you.
You're it's just a sticker, it's meant to be used.
one of the million craft videos I have saved, because as a fellow crafter, you know how it is people getting like the magnetic sheets and putting the stickers on those and cutting it out and like using it as like, you can't really like hang stuff up on your fridge using those sheets, but like basically making it into magnets. And if I wasn't so gosh dang lazy, I would do it.
Yeah, I've seen people also do sticker books where they don't do the magnet part, they just put the stickers in the book. But then
yeah.
My question is, do they just live there then forever?
Right.
Like what if you have a very specific use case for one sticker that you already de-sticked for the book? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get one chance with a sticker usually, and you already use it on your sticker book. So like, what can you do? What is one to do?
I think you have to buy more stickers.
Don't hold on to your stickers. Spend the stickers.
Spend the stickers.
Give the stickers away.
I don't think. What was the original question? Because we just went on a sticker tangent.
Oh yeah. I was asking you about because you have like a million jobs on your profile. Twyla. Yes.
Thank you. We got a request for Twyla. Come here, bub. Come here.
Twyla.
Can you look over here? She doesn't want to look. Are you saying hi to all your fans? They're here for you.
That's why everyone came, Twyla. Don't let them down.
Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Now she's like, I'm out of here. That's all I have for you. I'm so sorry, but I love you so much.
Oh,
she's just
Serena reminded me that we gotta ask you the tapeworm question.
Oh my god. Okay. Thank you for bringing her.
Thank you, Mel's partner, for bringing Twyla. Appreciate you.
Okay, go get him. Okay, tapeworm question. I'm ready. I don't have any more treats, so I'm useless to her now.
Oh, I see. So it was only about the treats. I get it.
I was used.
Yeah. I know the feeling. When I get the minnow, I put it here, and then Mickey uses her little teeth to pick it up and then go elsewhere to eat it.
Yes. And you're like, I bought this for you, man. And they just take it away.
Yeah. No, the tapeworm question. You're given a tapeworm. Do you keep it or double it and give it to the next person?
Is it in my body or is it in a wet specimen jar?
No, like in your body. Someone has to take this tapeworm. You don't get to decide who, you or someone else.
Oh my god. If I have two, can I keep one in a wet specimen jar and give one to the next person?
I think by double it just means double the size. I don't think it means two.
Oh.
At least that's how I envision it.
Because I have plenty of weird friends who would love to have a tapeworm in a specimen jar. So that I also, for context, I did museum studies in school. So like knowing about wet specimens is like that's pretty average around these parts.
Yeah, it made sense for you to ask.
Yeah, that's where my mind immediately went was, can I keep it? See, there's no good answer to this. I think I'm gonna, oh God. Okay,
gears are turning.
Well, you can't decide who gets it. So it's not like you can give it to like a bad guy. Like what if it goes to like such a nice, lovely person? Do I have to keep it as well? Or it just gets bigger and goes to the next person?
Bigger and goes to the next person.
Okay.
I don't even think they would know that you did it, to be honest.
I think, okay, here's my thought process. I think I double it and give it to the next person because I already have enough. going on.
I already have enough. That's all you have to say, because I get it.
I think there's enough going on that somebody else can take that. And I can just hope that it goes to a bad person.
Oh my god. I'm like almost crying.
I feel like I'm allergic to everything under the sun. I already like am too sensitive. Like somebody else can handle the qualms of the double tapeworm.
Yeah.
So I think that took me like 10 minutes to decide, but I think that's my answer.
You know, that's completely fair. And I support it.
Thank you.
Kimberly said, I'm a nurse and I've been in the OR when we found a gut full of them. I almost contaminated the field.
That's horrifying. I feel like my sister's a nurse too. And some of the stuff, man, I feel like I'm not built for that. Nurses are heroes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just type on my computer all day, man. I'm like, that's none of my business what happens in there in the hospital.
Yeah. It's not my business. No, I swear to God, that was my one thing. When I was growing up, I was like, I don't know what I want to do, but I know it's not medical. I know it is not anywhere in that realm. Yeah.
Even vet stuff, like I feel like my little sister was like, she's going in between deciding to go to be like a vet tech or nursing. And I'm like, both of those, again, so much respect to people that do that. But I feel like Louis, that's really nice. Thank you. That's not for me. I feel like I'm too, you saw how long it just took me to decide who gets a tapeworm.
Yeah.
I'm not a fast decision maker. I would not be good in the medical field. I'd be like, you need to give me 35 minutes to think about it.
Let me consider every single possibility. Let me go do some research on it, and then let me get back to you.
I need a pros and cons list. Like, nurses are angels, and so much respect for something that I literally could never do, ever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I do. We can go back to the original question.
Okay, yes. The question is, why do
you work for 6 different places?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So basically, because I work for myself. For context, I'm a writer. I do marketing, writing, blogs, emails, that kind of stuff, paid ads, white papers, the whole shebang. I do that for multiple different people. So whether you call it freelance, some people call it fractional for the more involved stuff, whatever you want to call it. Technically, a lot of those people are, I guess, clients, but like I work for them in sort of a more involved way. So like I have an email marketing agency that I'm like their senior copywriter for. And then I have another agency on there that I do like all of their writing for one specific client for them. And then there are a couple other folks that I work for that are not on there because of NDAs and such. Yeah, because I already have too many. Yeah, some stuff like ghostwriting stuff, I don't always say who that's for because that's like defeats the purpose, obviously.
It's ghostwriting.
Yeah, it's the ghost part.
I love ghostwriting for this person.
Yeah, I love all of these secrets that I'm not supposed to tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the ones on my profile are the clients that I'm like more publicly involved with and do more like, I guess you could call it fractional work, where it's like not just the execution part. I'm more involved in like planning and brainstorming and some strategy stuff too. So yeah. Those are those ones, and that's why there's 500. And then there's some other stuff on there, like I'm a member of like a networking group that I put on there because it helps me find other people in the group. That's not a job, that's just like a membership thing. But yeah, lots of stuff. I did not realize that it was so many until you said that, and then I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, I take a quick look before I like have a coffee chat with people normally. Sometimes I do just call. But yeah. I realized you had like 6 of them on there, and I was like, that's kind of weird. But like,
just press the exit.
My recruiter mindset.
X. Not for me. Like, you know the Peppa Pig meme where she hangs up?
Yeah.
That's you looking at my LinkedIn profile.
Yeah,
Beep.
yeah, man, the original video of that where it's like, do you know how to whistle? I can. And then Peppa's just like,
I mean, like, do you blame her though? That's so rude.
no, for real, it is.
That is not manners. That is not Canadian kindness.
Ooh, Debbie said, I want to ghostwrite, not sure where to start.
Debbie, I'm your gal. You can send me a message and I'll answer all your burning questions to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Not that I have all the answers, but I mean, like, I also, for the longest time, like, did not know what ghostwriting was or how to start it or whatever. So yeah, I'm happy to talk anytime about writing, ghostwriting. What's the opposite of a ghost? Human writing?
Yeah. Being.
Being. Just existence. Yeah, let's talk about existence anytime.
Yeah, no, and that goes past like ghostwriting too. Like, I have realized if you don't know how to do something and you need to learn how to do it, it's best to just find someone here that knows how to do it. So many people are so nice and willing to help. People love talking about their expertise and being able to assist. So.
Yeah, and I feel like so many people are so happy to help, which is something like when I first started working for myself, my very first year of business, which was like 5 years ago at this point, I did coffee chats. I didn't even know what they were because nobody really tells you what they are when you work a regular job, because like if you're meeting with someone, you probably want something from them, right? So like I feel like that mindset had to be like unlearned when you're working for yourself. And yeah, the first year I was in business, I met with literally anybody who would talk to me to ask, like, what do you do? Who do you do it for? How do you do it? I met one of my closest friends that way through LinkedIn. And like I meet people that I still talk to all the time through that. And I mean, it's not always about like getting something from them. You just like meet cool people. But yeah, I feel like learning that existed. And I was talking to someone the other day on LinkedIn, and they were like, what do you mean a coffee chat? Like, what do you, because they were asking me advice, and I was like, oh, you should just reach out to some people that you think are cool and like ask for a coffee chat. And they were like, what is that? And I was like, your mind is about to be blown because this is the coolest thing of all time. Like, and sometimes it's a crunchy coffee chat. You don't talk to the person after, and that's okay. But like, it's good practice to talk to strangers. And yeah, if you're like, hey, I want to learn about tapeworms, and you find a tapeworm specialist on LinkedIn, and then you have a coffee chat with them, and guess what? Tons of knowledge and maybe a friend.
Yeah.
Which is like so cool.
No, absolutely. An example, Cameron Brooks. I just told you that I had a coffee chat with her like right before this. And then she just popped in here. I'm glad that she came to the Podcassidy. But because we connected way before I even started posting memes. I think we connected when I was still doing like recruiting content mostly, and then like some personal or like some funny content. Which apparently I'm better for entertainment than education. Guess I can take that.
Says who?
Says the impressions. But your face.
The impressions can suck it.
Yeah. There'll be more educational content coming now that I don't have a full-time job that I am dedicating it to.
Well, also like your audience will change over time anyway. The people who actually appreciate you will show up more. So
Yep.
And the rest can kick rocks.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Jared said, I spent like 3 years trying to learn how to work independently on my own, and there were so many hard lessons I could have avoided. It's really valuable to be vulnerable and okay asking questions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's literally why I was hyped. I don't know if who saw the chit chat show yesterday with Brie on it, but that's why I was like hyping her up so freaking much, because I was posting and I'm like, I feel like I need to break into this like next level. Like I don't know how to like connect on a deeper level with people. So I literally sent her a DM and was like, how do I coffee chat? And she said, do you want to have one about it? And it was freaking great. And we've been friends ever since. So
I
yeah.
love people like that. I love people where like you get on a coffee chat with them and you just know that like you're my kind of people and it's going to be good. Like, and I feel like that's why you always have to do it. Like worst case, it's awkward, you know? And then you're like, "Oh, what do you do?" And you go through the little like crunchy small talk, and it's worst case it's like good practice to talk about what you do, and best case you like make a friend or learn something.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a period, I want to say it was in like February or March, where I opened my coffee chat schedule to anyone and everyone. I literally made a post. I said schedule away, and I don't even know how many, but it was just a ton. I was booked up like several months out, and then people were messaging me like, "Wow, I was trying to book a coffee chat, and I can't. It's several months out." And I was like, "I didn't realize that people would actually want this." I'm sorry.
I
Um,
think that's like I think that's such a validating experience too, though, because it's so easy to be like, "Oh, I don't have anything to like when especially when you're building your own thing, it's so easy to be like, I don't have anything valuable to teach
yeah,
people or like, oh, I don't really know what I'm talking about." But like to somebody else, you like everybody's at a different stage. So like you could be like in front of or behind somebody else's work journey and like you
yeah,
literally don't know what about a conversation will like literally change somebody's life.
yeah. No, it's crazy. That's the lesson take away from the Podcassidy. Go out there and have coffee chats with other people and get to know them.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think that's a good thing if
deepen
you
that,
can
deepen that connection.
yeah, reach out to like one person that you think is cool and ask them to Mickey. Ask them to Mickey is the CTA.
I have to
What
get
a
her to
little
wave.
bean.
Yeah.
So cute.
And there she goes, taking her little minnow and running away.
They just use and abuse us, man.
um, yeah, Serena said finally having a coffee chat with Haley, not making a post for it because I don't have a large enough social battery. But I won't say no if someone asks. No, that's how I'm like now. I can't do just anyone, especially with me not working. Like I need to be selective with how I spend my time. And that might sound bad, but like I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get some income, and then maybe I can for real chit chat
And
and just have a good time.
I think that's fair. I think the whole like you can't pour from an empty cup thing is like so real, especially when you're doing your own thing and like you don't have anybody telling you you have to do this thing today or you really should look at your website today or whatever. Like I feel like
Yeah,
that takes so much more energy to like regulate yourself like that, especially for folks who have ADHD. Like it's which I speaking from experience, it's very difficult to regulate yourself all day and it's exhausting. So I think you have to, yeah, be careful about over overexerting yourself, even if you have a huge social battery. Like it's
yeah,
still really draining to be responsible for like every part of your business all day.
yeah. Um, I think one of the hardest things that I have come across with it is knowing like how to prioritize the things that I know I need to do. Because when I'm working for a company, there's company goals. I know how to, I know which plants need people the fastest. I know how to organize, you know, how much a role is really worth in a company, like whether they need someone, how much it impacts the rest of like the flow, all of that. I don't know anything about building a business or working for myself. So like today I was making a list of the things I need to do. I'm like, I don't even know where to start with this. I'm trying to make a list of like how long each one would take. I'm like, I don't even know how long this one will take because I don't know what's going to all go into it. Because it also feels like a lot of times I go to start something and then it's like, oh, well, now there's something else. I'm like, I didn't know about that. Now I have to research into that. And it's been it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
Yeah, I think the best thing that I did for that, I mean, not that I have it all figured out, because I think if someone says they have it all figured out, they're probably lying.
Hell yeah, they are.
Something I found that has been such a pain. It's one of those things where you're like, I wish this wasn't true because I don't like doing it, but it's so true. Is I time track everything, which I have found, which actually I probably should do more of. Like, I don't time track when I'm like doing invoices or whatever, but like I time track every project I do. And I was so against that for the longest time because I hated it. It's so annoying to have to log into Toggle or whatever you use every time you go to start a project. But like, I would say that's not that you asked, but if I could give anybody one piece of advice starting for themselves is to track everything. It's a huge pain in the butt, but like it has saved me so many lowballed invoices. And, you know, just being able to look at a number for something and be like, I already know that it takes me X hours at whatever dollar amount. So like, I feel like that was one of the biggest things that helped me with, figuring out how much time to give myself to do stuff.
Yeah.
Which sucks because I hate doing it, but it's the best thing.
Jared said the greatest skill to give ourselves is to give ourselves permission to not know stuff and be gracious and kind as we learn. So
I think that is beautifully put and 100%
Jared is
correct.
very wise.
Yeah, he's been dropping some wise comments in here.
No, he is very wise.
But I think that's another thing that I have found, like with coffee chats or even just DMs or whatever, like when I was first starting, especially like asking other writers like, hey, what do you think of this I don't know, proposal for a project or whatever, and like getting a lot more comfortable talking about money, which was like a really gross thing to have to learn how to do, because like nobody likes doing that. But yeah, being transparent with that kind of stuff and asking more questions and not being ashamed that you don't know anything, because like I said, literally nobody knows everything, and if they tell you they do, they're yanking your chain, man.
Yanking your chain. Max just showed up, said that we're twins.
Twins in spirit? Or I mean, I can see. Oh, wait.
It might be
the little
bun.
buns.
It might be the bun.
The little bun.
Yeah.
True. In bun and in spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to ask about Newsletter Club.
Yeah, Newsletter Club is so fun.
Give me the tea.
Okay. So for context, I have a newsletter. It has nothing to do with work. I just write about fun, weird stuff. And I stopped writing it for a really long time, for literally like 2 or 3 years, I think, because life and work happened. And Mel, I know everything. I'm a bald man. Okay, sorry, side tangent. Does the surface area of your bald head give you more knowledge? Is it like rays that come into your brain? Like physically, how does that work? Because I'll shave my head. Or do you have to be naturally bald? These are the questions.
I know. Did you see the post I made before where I used AI to give myself Max's hair and be bald?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, I made it. That was probably like, I want to say a month ago, maybe over a month ago. But yeah, I took my headshot and I made myself bald. I said it was an effort to see, to be as successful as the other bald men on LinkedIn. Something about it, LinkedIn just loves them.
They love the bald men.
They don't have the wind resistance keeping them from going ahead.
The idea is
shooting
go
off into their
straight.
goal.
The idea is go straight into the bald brain.
Yeah. Ooh, Ambrine asked if she can subscribe to your newsletter.
Ew, okay.
And Max
I can
said yes to both.
yes
both of your
and yes.
questions.
Okay,
I have
thank
more
you.
knowledge because I'm a bald man. I think that's just what bald men think.
I mean, there are a lot of bald men that I don't think know as much as they think they do. Not that Max is one of them, but I'm thinking like Jeff Bezos. I don't think he has a lot of knowledge, but he's bald.
Yeah.
But okay, sorry, distraction. I had to ask the question about being bald. But yeah, newsletter. I stopped it for a really long time, and then last month decided that Louis says the universe takes pity on the bald.
So kindly gives more knowledge.
It's give and take, yin and yang. But yeah, so I started Newsletter Club to basically help myself get back on track with writing. And then I also figured that if I have trouble giving myself time and permission to not work on client work and work on my own stuff, then other people also probably have trouble giving themselves time and kindness to work on it. Oh, thank you, Louis. That's so kind. So yeah, I started Newsletter Club, which is basically every 2 weeks. It's like a co-working session. You come in, you can share at the beginning what you're working on. You work for like an hour and a bit. And then at the end, you can like share your newsletters and stuff too. And then at the end, you basically just share how it went, share if you need support, if you can offer support, that kind of thing. And yeah, I've hosted 2, and then the next one actually is tomorrow. Shameless promo.
Not shameless.
And I can share, I can put the links after, but yeah, and it's just kind of an excuse to get together and write with other people who are also trying to write. And it's been really fun. I've had a lot of really positive feedback from people who literally just need a space, digital or otherwise, to like work on their own stuff. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Last week's newsletter was about goblins.
Hell yeah. Tell me more. What about goblins?
Okay, well, basically this whole thing started because my fun fact about myself is that I listen to a lot of metal music, which you might not expect from my general aesthetic. And there's a band called Necrogoblicon, and they are a goblin metal band. And by that I mean the lead singer is a goblin. And they're coming to Calgary, which is where I live. And I basically lost sleep because they're like one of my favorite bands, and I needed to get tickets more than anything more than anything I've ever needed. So yeah, basically that inspired me talking about the band that I really liked. And then talking about how this band is so cool because of like how much storytelling and like lore they put in their band. Like there's like a whole backstory to this goblin character, which is really fun. And then I wrote about, the history of goblins, which is like very messy. I spent like 3 hours researching goblins for my newsletter because like nobody knows where they came from. Nobody knows. Maybe they're European. Maybe they're like come from ancient Greek. Yeah, I can Mel the metalhead, and soon I'll be bald.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was that's how that newsletter came to be. But yeah, goblins are like, they're fairies. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I didn't know they fell under the that category.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't know that either. And they are like mischievous, like, and they just cause a ruckus, and people don't like them. And they're like, the whole origin story is that they're like from some ancient like English myth. Some guy wrote about this goblin terrorizing a village, and then he like went into a church. Gwar is same vibe, but kind of, I mean, Gwar is like the same realm of like goblin troll bands. Jared, okay, yeah, Gwar is similar there. I think they're trolls, which I think tomato, tomato. Jared, I'm only from Alberta as of last year. So I'm technically from Ontario, which is also different Canadian diversity. And Max, you cannot say that you'll kick me out because I'll cry on the stream. But yeah, that's goblins. And then basically this goblin guy like went into a church, and then this priest like exorcised him, because obviously demons or goblins are like evil demon fairies, and it's very messy, and people do like deep dives on this where they write like full thesis length essays about like where goblins come from and where they don't come from, and there's like arguments
where they don't come from.
Yeah, because people are like, oh, it's very wrong that they come from Greek myths, that's like not correct, and then somebody says actually it is correct, and there's like fights about goblin lore on the internet. It's very intense. So
it's okay, we know that you participate in that, Mel. You're probably deep in the goblin subreddit.
Yeah,
late at night.
It's just me on different accounts arguing with myself. But yeah, anyway, that was my newsletter about goblins and my music tastes and newsletter club. So everybody is invited.
Yeah. I would love to attend when I don't have a meeting scheduled at the same time as it for tomorrow.
That is so fair.
But no, because and Breen asked if you speak any French.
Not enough to do it on a live stream and disrespect every French Canadian who listens to me. I did do French immersion for 2 years in grade 7 and 8, which is a very different time in my life. So I used to be much more fluent in French. But
yeah, that's pretty much my experience with Spanish. I took many years of Spanish, and I know a lot of the words, and I can make my way through a conversation, but I am more so able to like piece it together more so than like respond in coherent Spanish.
Yes.
So I can kind of get a gist of what's being talked about, but I don't get if they're talking like very quickly, which it's their native speaking voice. Why wouldn't they speak at their normal speed?
Yeah.
It can be difficult.
And I think it should be. Oh, Max, thank you. Everybody's being so nice. This is so great.
I know. They love you, Mel.
Oh my god, they love me. I think people should be forced to learn. I think we should have been forced to learn our official languages more like aggressively than we were. Like in Canada, you basically have to take French. If I remember, if there are Canadians in the chat, you can correct me, but I believe in most of Canada, you have to take French classes up until like grade 10, and then it's optional for grade 11, 12, and you don't have to take it in university if you don't want to. Like I took Spanish in university for 4 years of university because I felt like it, but like you don't have to take French, which I feel like at least in like public school, I feel like they should make you learn French more.
In Canada, yes.
Yeah. Or US. Spanish or whatever other.
I don't know about here in the US about French. I mean, they offer it like everywhere. Like those were basically the two languages that you could learn at my high school. It was either French or Spanish. But no, I agree. They need to be putting that in like from the beginning.
And I think, and it just makes like people who speak who speak more than one language fluently, or even just not even fluently, even just learning, I just feel like they are like objectively better people than me, you know?
Yeah. Like no, for real, because they can communicate with others. I'm like, they took the time to learn this and communicate with other people. I'm like, shit, because I haven't. That's how like legitimately I kind of feel like that.
Like I 100% believe that there are people that I work with at the email marketing agency I work for that are learning their like 3rd, 4th, 5th language, and I'm like, I don't even speak 2, and you're out here with 4, and I'm like, I just think it's so cool, and I feel like more people. I feel like I also should have continued with French or Spanish or whatever, but I just think people who speak, I just think people who speak more languages than me are like better than me. Because like you put the effort in to learn it and to practice it. Like and to put yourself out there and get it wrong in front of people and that kind of stuff. I don't know. I just think it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even Max said it. People who speak more languages are better for real. Yeah, just
That's
straight up.
honestly, that's the summary of how I feel about people who speak more than one language.
Is it possible for a stereotype to be positive if I just always think that people are better for knowing multiple languages?
I think that's an okay stereotype. If you just think if you speak more than one language, you're just, well, I'm sure there are lots of bad people who also speak multiple languages, but
True.
we can exclude them from the.
We're not counting them.
We're not counting them.
Yeah, no, I have tried to pick up Spanish again. Whole year on Duolingo. Life got crazy and I was like, I feel like I'm literally like forcing myself to do this. Like, I hate myself doing this 6 a.m. before I shower, like trying to focus. Because it's the only time I had to do it. I was driving like an hour to work and an hour home, and I was working like from 8 to 6 on top of that. It was ridiculous. That job was awful. But it's okay. I got a little bit of redemption today because I talked to someone that used to work there for the first time. And a bunch of the people that had screwed me over no longer work there. So that feels kind of nice.
Okay.
Little redemption story. Little redemption.
I saw something related to that, a meme on Instagram the other day that said, if you're having a bad day, just remember that there are still people who work at your old job.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's not you anymore.
For real. Yeah, after I got laid off from that job, I was relieved. I was like, this is the happiest that I've ever been. Not having to work there. And you know what? Getting laid off like I did was better because I got unemployment. And if I had quit, I wouldn't have gotten it. That's the other lesson for everyone. Never quit your job. Make them fire you so you can qualify for unemployment. That's my advice.
Number 1, make friends. Number 2, qualify for unemployment. In that order.
Yeah. In that order. Well, yeah, because if the unemployment doesn't go to plan, then you'll already have the friends there to like support you emotionally.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What is this, Cassidy, about you singing?
Max wants me to sing. I'm not going to sing. I told him I don't sing. I will never sing. I don't sing. I don't do impressions. I don't like do like role play or acting or anything like that. Like, I don't. That's just embarrassing to me. I'm not good at it.
Is this one of the things where like you actually can sing and you don't want to, or like he's okay?
No, like I worked at a camp and every staff member was responsible for teaching the campers every week a song. And after the second week, they were like, Cassidy, you don't have to teach a song anymore. They like that. That's how bad it was.
Actually, you don't need to sing anymore. That's so mean.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, Haley from HR agrees. Yep, make them let you go and get the unemployment. Yep.
Sometimes I feel like, I mean, it's tough. Like, obviously, the job market is horrific right now, and I think it's like, it's not, there's a lot of not good things about being laid off right now. However, I will say, as someone who also was laid off a couple years ago, sometimes having that choice to try something new, having that like forced on you is kind of the push you need sometimes, or at least it was for me anyway. So I think sometimes it sucks, and it's a hard, like the job market sucks right now and it's a really tough time, but I do think that sometimes there is a silver lining to that.
Yeah. No, I agree. I had I kept saying, I don't have enough time to do this. I have 2 jobs. I don't have enough time to do this. And then God said, I'll take one of those jobs away.
The universe said, you thought.
Yeah, I was like, all right. But no, because like I've been working on my website for a while. I've wanted for a while to create digital products to be able to sell. I have wanted for a while to be able to write articles and to have it released onto my website and things like that. And it's something I haven't been able to dedicate as much time to, especially as the community has grown with Max, which don't get me wrong, that is like my top priority. Which I mean, I guess getting an income is my top priority. But it's my second top priority. It's my top priority here on LinkedIn. And it's great that we've done more things, but it's taken up more of my time. That takes away from that too. But no, I do agree with what you're saying. I think that it was not a blessing in disguise. I can say it's a blessing when I get money coming in from it. But I do think that it is giving me the space and the opportunity that I need to be able to take this step.
And I think it's okay if it doesn't feel like a blessing right now. Like, I feel like it never really feels good at the moment that happens. But I think, yeah, sometimes when you get to the point that you like want to be at, then in hindsight, it was a blessing in disguise. But I think it's okay if it doesn't feel like that at the moment, because it's tough.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And really like the hardest part is because of how much I love the job. Like they gave me the autonomy that I needed. I actually got paid like decently, not the best, but I had my bills paid. And that's really all I can ask for in a job. That's all I want, is autonomy and to get paid to be able to afford my bills. So
I think those are fair goals. But luckily, you are doing so many cool things now to get there so that you can have both autonomy and your bills paid. And you can also get to be creative for yourself at the same time, which is the best part.
Yeah. Do you have, speaking of time for yourself, do you have your knit sweater like by you? Can you show us the pieces? Or is it not nearby? It's okay if it's not nearby and you don't want to grab it.
It's not nearby, but I can show you a blanket I made instead that is nearby.
I would love to.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so this is not my knit sweater, but I did make this blanket.
Ooh.
It is basically a bunch of, it's like same as a granny square, but I like sewed it, like mattress stitched it together.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is a queen size blanket made entirely of cotton. So it's also kind of like a weighted blanket. So yeah, I didn't make this one, but I did make this one. So maybe I should put this one behind me now, but
yeah.
And then I can say, yes, I did make it, but
yeah. I like that you're able to use the story of the thrifted blanket, because like, again, crocheted items, like handmade items being donated, like that shit hurts. People spend so much time and so much money on that, and even just like planning like the colors that I'm going to use. 300 USD. It probably costed more than that to make.
This one? I think. Oh yeah, both of them. I think this one, I did the math. I think it literally cost like $400 probably to make, just in like the amount of, But for anybody who joined late, I did not make this one. I thrifted it, but somebody made it because it's crochet, and crochet cannot be done on a machine. But I did make this weighted style one. But somebody made this, and I love that they made it because now I have it. But I sadly did not make it. 350 Canadian, Max. You did USD before. Sneaky.
Yeah. Joshua said, I can't compete. Max, you got lawyer money.
That beautiful USD, Max.
Yeah. Should have done the Canadian to begin with.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't have said anything, but somebody put USD in there.
Mm-hmm. Kevin said he'll offer $5 and a hug. How much is a hug worth to you? From Kevin Stewart, who you don't know.
Just kidding. Kevin, I'm sure it's priceless. I'm sure your hug is priceless. I just don't know you personally, but that doesn't mean that I don't want a hug from you. Friendship is magic.
Yeah, I get you. I would hug Kevin because I know Kevin now. But,
okay, well, I trust that then.
A random person that I don't know on here.
Yeah, I think generally what well, especially a random man on the internet, like usually probably not, but if you can vouch for him, then yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah. I'll always vouch for K Stu. K Stu Diva was his name in Minecraft.
Wow. A diva.
He introduced himself as an office supply diva. So it stuck.
Like because of a love for office supplies?
He has a ton.
Okay, so we will be friends then. I love office supplies.
1,000% you guys will be friends. You would love Kevin.
I don't know, which way do I have to move? That's my craft cart.
Hell yeah.
What
new craft have you tried most recently?
Ooh, I've been making cards recently, which it's not new technically, but like my partner's best friend's getting married in 2 weeks. So I made the card for the wedding, which was kind of high pressure.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that and making birthday cards, and yeah, I can show you the birthday card. I've been trying some different techniques.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to make cards as well. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for my sister-in-law for her birthday. But yeah, cards has been the recent one. I'm working on my cardigan, which is 5 years in the making. But I just stopped because I knit so much that my wrist started hurting because I'm 500 years old. So had to take a break from knitting and do the cards. But something I really want to learn. I'm like sitting here with like double wrist braces on, like I'm 500 years old. And I'm like asking my partner, I'm like, I promise I won't wear them both out in public, only wear one at a time. Cause I'm looking like you can't bend your arms.
I won't
wear both because it looks like you put your arm in like cardboard tubes, you know, when you're a kid and it's like robot arms. That's what it's like to wear double wrist braces. And then I have to be there. Oh, what happened? Oh, I was just knitting too hard.
Yeah, I mean, carpal tunnel from crafting is real.
Crafting and being on the computer all day, it's like, man, my life is so hard. My crafting and my typing.
I know. And then my other activity, gaming, where I'm using my fingers still. My poor thumbs, they don't get a break.
I know. I've also been on a sourdough kick lately. So that's also a lot of involved kneading. Never eaten more bread in my life.
Yeah.
Which could be worse.
Right. We are at the hour mark. Again, like I told you during our coffee chat, could keep talking for like 12 more hours with you. But unfortunately it does have to end.
Sad.
What are your closing thoughts, Mel?
My closing thoughts are thank you so much for having me because this was really fun. And thank you to everybody who watched and was nice in the comments because I was admittedly kind of nervous to be on a live stream because I've never done it before. So yeah, thanks everyone thanks for playing. It was fun.
Well, thank you, Mel, for coming. I appreciate having you. You are my Canadian alter ego, for real, for real.
For real, for real.
Like Max said, twins. I don't think he realized how much
connected from one bald head to the other.
Yeah. But yeah, one day might have to run it back, bring you back.
I would be honored. I'd be delighted and honored.
Perfect. Well, thank you everyone that showed up and was commenting. I always appreciate comments because it lets me know that you're here. And my next Podcassidy is on Friday at 8 p.m. And yeah, I will talk to you then. Follow Mel. Go connect with Mel. She's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.